told the owner, I was like, tonight's gonna be my last night working here. And he was like, tonight's gonna be your last night working here, like, you're quitting? I went to 2 different interviews for 2 different places. Then I came to work. This is where the story gets juicy. What's up, T gang? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm about to tell you guys a story time about how I quit my job. But before we get into the story time, I want you to do me 4 favors, okay? I want you guys to do 4 favors for me. I want you guys to smash the like button before you watch this video. I want you guys to comment something you want to see below before you watch this video. And I want you guys to subscribe and click the bell and join the gang because we post nothing but lit videos. And if you're new, then definitely subscribe and click the bell because we're going nowhere but up. Right now, from what I know of my subscribers, I have 522, I believe. So yeah, so smash the like button, comment something you want to see below, and subscribe and click the bell and join the gang. If you're new, then definitely subscribe because we're going nowhere but up. Follow me on my social medias. We're about to get into the story time, so stay tuned. So I started working at the skating rink summertime, so like July. I remember I started in July. I started working there in July. I had graduated in June. It was pretty much like a month apart. So I had graduated high school in June. I didn't have a job for like the first couple weeks after school had let out. I got hired at the skating rink in my city. When I first started working there, it was kind of like, to be honest, y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I first started working there, I was like, when I go to work, I'm gonna be getting cuties like every day. Then I started working there longer and I was like, I could care less about any cute guys coming in here, like it's work. And I started noticing that customers is really rude. That was my thought going to work. Like that's how I motivated myself to go to work. I was like, every day I go to work. Well, before we get into the story all the way, I work Fridays and Saturdays, and y'all know that Fridays and Saturdays is the weekends for most people, and that's where most of the time people want to skate and have fun or go bowling and stuff like that with their friends. I used to run into like people from different parts of California, because if y'all don't know, I'm from Sacramento. I ran into like people from Fresno, people from LA. Pretty much I was meeting new people. I wouldn't say I was networking. I didn't really tell people that I did YouTube, and I started noticing that the longer I was working there, I was still working just Fridays and Saturdays. I started asking the owner, managers and stuff for more hours, and they was saying like, you're gonna get more hours, you just have to learn more of the job. So I was like, okay. I learned that when you put hot dogs on, it has to be at 7. I learned how to turn the pizza thing on. Like I was learning stuff because I wanted more hours. But the longer I started working there, because I only worked there for 5 months, so the longer I was working there, it was pretty much like I noticed I wasn't going to be getting more hours. It was pointless of me asking for more hours if I wasn't going to be getting the respect that I wanted or felt that I should have been getting, because I'm learning more of the job than I'm getting paid to do my job. I started noticing I wasn't going to be getting more hours, so then I was just like, let me start putting in more applications to different places and hopefully try to work 2 jobs. But if I can't, hopefully I can find a job that pays better and gives me more hours and stuff. So I started doing applications, and I had an interview at the mall. Honestly, it was a group interview, and if y'all don't know what a group interview is, it's pretty much where it's just more than one person getting interviewed, y'all fighting for a job. That was what this was. And I had heard from my brother that group interviews is terrible, but I had never been in one, so I was like, let me try it and see if I like it. So pretty much I tried the group interview, and I didn't really like it because it was like they would ask you a question and everybody was like trying to answer first and answer correctly and stuff. So I didn't get that job. So then I was like, okay, I'll still stay working here because like I'm starting to meet more people. Actually, I met somebody. I ain't gonna tell y'all until like the future, or if I could get him in my video. But I met somebody that knows somebody. Let's just put it like that. Friends from high school started coming up there, so I was like, okay, maybe like this might be a good job for me, and I could just save up a couple checks, because I was honestly, the reason why I wanted to get working as soon as possible was so I could get a car, so I could take myself different places and stuff. I feel like if I'm 18, I should be more independent than dependent, trying to get a job to get a car. That was my whole purpose of working there, and to get stuff for YouTube, because that's how I got my camera and my computer and stuff. Well, I still was noticing I wasn't getting more hours. So when I got the interview for the mall, I would say that was like 3 months of me working there, and I worked there for 5 months. It was 3 months of me working there, or probably like 2 or 3 months of me working there. I had the interview there, and I was already putting in applications for other places. So then I was just like, I'll just like stay working here until I could find something else. But I was just like, I stopped doing applications and stuff, and I was like, I actually started getting comfortable, y'all, and I don't think that's a good idea to get comfortable with something that's already not giving you enough hours, because I was getting paid $12 an hour. Pretty much I started doing more applications literally like a month ago. Like, I'm not even saying like a month ago before all this happened, like literally like November, because it's December now. Literally November I started putting in applications for other places. I didn't get a call until the week I quit my job. 2 different positions at 2 different places. I did customer service at the skating rink at my job. Like, I was like doing register and a snack bar and skate counter and stuff like that. So it was like customer service, and I noticed I don't like customer service. I don't know if y'all like customer service. If y'all do, shout out to y'all, because it's not for me. It's not for you, girl. I noticed I don't like customer service, so then I started putting in other applications for different positions other than customer service. And I had 2 interviews the week I quit. Like I told you, I worked Fridays and Saturdays. Wednesday, the week that I quit, Wednesday I had an interview for a position. I guess you could say like a hotel. I got the call Tuesday, and they were trying to have me come in for an interview Tuesday, but I was like, I can come in tomorrow. So I came in Wednesday, I had an interview, and then she was like, I'll call you if you get the position. So I was like, okay. In the middle of me getting ready for that interview, I had got another call for another interview for Thursday. The dude, he was like, can you come in? Or wait, no. Yeah, okay, so Tuesday I got the call for the first interview from Wednesday, and then Wednesday when I was getting ready to go to that interview, I had got a call, and the dude was like, can you come in for an interview tomorrow? And I was like, yeah, I could come in for an interview tomorrow. So I went to 2 different interviews for 2 different places. Then I came to work. This is where the story gets juicy. So I came to work, I started noticing I wasn't happy going to work. Like, I know a lot of y'all probably go to work and y'all probably be like, I really don't want to go to work. I really did not want to go to work. Like, I was feeling old. Trust me, y'all, if I had a car, I probably would have came up with an excuse and drove home and never came back. I had to call my grandpa, so I was waiting for him. That was the hold up. I came to work and I was like, I used to spray the games down. So I was spraying the games down, and in the back of my head, I'm like, I gotta get out of here quick before your girl loses it, because I know in the future I'm probably gonna get pranked and y'all probably gonna see how crazy I am. I sprayed them games down. I was like, I gotta get out of here. So I sprayed all the games down, and I was like, maybe tonight might be like a good night. Like, maybe let me put that in my head that it's gonna be a good night before I just say I don't want to be here, and then I get frustrated that I'm here already. I started putting in my head like, tonight's gonna be a good night. We all in the snack bar waiting for customers to come in. We all in there talking, and then the owner comes. The owner is like pretty much saying some people can get free stuff, some people can't get free stuff. Y'all watch my video and y'all know me. He says some of the people that work for him, if they did their part or if they didn't give him no trouble, they could come in free and they get free stuff from snack bar. But if you work for him and you get in trouble, you can't get in free. You gotta pay, and you gotta pay everything that you get at snack bar. Then he said, he was like talking about how somebody gave a fake $20 bill, and he was like, do you know who gave it? Well, not to me, but he asked everybody in snack bar. He was like, y'all know who paid with a fake 20? Everybody looked at Jill like, no. Like, why would you? Like, of course not. Like, y'all, it looked so real. It looked like a washed $20 bill. So pretty much he started like saying how people be giving fake money and stuff. He was pretty much like going on and on and on about how people be giving fake money. We used to close at 12, and sometimes we wouldn't, like, the workers wouldn't be leaving till like 12:30. My grandpa used to be tripping if I wasn't out by 1 o'clock in the morning. I used to have to leave at 1, but one time I had to leave at 1. The next week I got back to work, I found out they didn't leave till 2 because there was so many skates that they had to put up. I had asked, I was like, do we get paid overtime for when we have to clean up skates and stuff? And he was like, no. Well, pretty much he said no, but he didn't say no. He answered the question and said no without saying no. He was like pretty much saying like, no, we don't get paid overtime and stuff. So I was like, tonight might be my last night working here. So then he was like, you can go back to the snack bar, and then we're about to open. So I went back to snack bar. He came to me and he was like, you're not on a schedule tonight. And I'm like, how am I not on a schedule when I work Fridays and Saturdays? And he was like, since the holidays is coming, then you never know, next week you could be working 3 days. And I'm thinking, because the schedule will go out 2 weeks in advance. So the week I quit, that schedule was up, and then the next week was up too. And I checked next week. I checked and my name wasn't on the schedule for Friday either. It was just for Saturday. And I'm like, for us to be getting paid every 2 weeks, I'll just be getting 200 every 2 weeks. I'm probably just gonna be getting 100 every 2 weeks now, which is working 2 days. instead of 4. I had to start covering people's shifts so I could get more money because he was not giving me more hours. He only worked Saturdays, and then I was like, okay. And like, as I don't even remember what he was talking about, but he was like, he was joking, and I was like, right now it's not a joking moment. Like, I need this money. Like,
I need that money.
I could either stay here and keep getting treated like this, or I could just quit and just find something new and work on videos until the time being. I had called my grandma and I was like, can you tell grandpa that I'm not on the schedule tonight and I'll tell you everything later? So then she was like, okay. So then I called my brother and I was like, they only put me on the schedule for Saturdays now, so I'm not on the schedule for Fridays. And I was like, I don't know if I should quit. And he was like, y'all don't watch some of my pranks, y'all know what my brother said. Y'all should know what my brother said. So he was like, if I was you, I would quit. He was like, wait till grandpa gets there to pick you up and then tell him that tonight's gonna be your last night. So then I waited for my grandpa to come. My grandpa called me. I'm outside, so then I was like, okay, I'm coming. I told the owner, I was like, tonight's gonna be my last night working here. And he was like, tonight's gonna be your last night working here, like, you're quitting? And I was like, yeah, like, I'm not coming back. He was like, do you mind if I ask why? And I was like, because I'm not getting more hours. I've been asked for more hours. Y'all playing with my schedule now. Like, just because I'm 18 don't mean I don't have personal finances and personal issues on why I need, like, I'm working for a reason. I'm not just working to get money and get clothes and stuff. So pretty much I had told him that, and he was like, okay. So when I was walking out, I had told, because we had security guards, I had told the security guard, I was like, I quit. And then he was like, you quit? And he was like, why? And I told him, this one boy, I don't like him, he gets on my nerves. He was like, why'd you quit? And I was like, you know, like, I know I don't like you, and you at all people want to ask me why I'm quitting. So I told him, I was like, I'm not getting more hours and stuff. He's like, but it's a part-time job, what do you expect? I was like, boy, don't make me go off on you again, because I already went off on him once. I was like, how many days do you work? He was like, 2. I was like, exactly, because you're security. We need security in here Fridays and Saturdays, because that's when most of the time we get a lot of drunk people trying to come up in there and skate. And then we got them little bad kids that be trying to fight. Don't talk to me again. Like, I don't like you. Like, I really don't. I don't think that's ever gonna change towards him. Like, I don't like him at all. I was like, why out of all people that's finding out that I'm quitting, you want to be the one to ask me why I'm quitting? I got to the car. I told my grandpa, I was like, I just quit. My grandpa was like, why'd you just quit? I was like, because I'm not getting more hours and they playing my schedule. I ain't got time for this. I really don't. Now, to be honest, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. It was this one boy that I had a little crush on that used to come up there and skate. I know for a fact somebody gonna watch this video and think it's them. It's not. Trust me, it's not. But it's this boy that used to come up there every couple weeks and he used to skate. So I was a little mad because the day that I quit was the day that normally he would come out there and skate. So that was a story time about how I quit my job. Right now, I'm not currently working nowhere. I've been literally making videos for y'all. Y'all comment some more pranks on my brother, because I know that y'all like my brother. I do plan to prank my mom. Now, the reason why I'm whispering is because she's in the living room. But smash the like button, comment something you want to see below, and subscribe, and click the bell and join the gang. And if you're new, then definitely subscribe, because we're going nowhere but up. And follow me on my social medias. Until next time, remember, it's T-Gang or no gang. We're out.